Good afternoon, everybody. Um, Here's my view right now. Isn't that beautiful? Tell you what, the Lord sure does know how to make things beautiful. I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and talk to you guys about me, about who I am and why I'm doing this. And I told everybody a little bit about what I was trying to do in my first video, but my name is Cindy Tinker. A lot of people know me. I grew up as Cindy Mashburn, and I was a Jones for a while for my first marriage, and where I had a son with my first husband, and he's 26 now, so it's been a long time ago. But anyway, my name's Cindy Mashburn Tinker, and I live in Alabama, and I'm a widow. My husband died about a year and a half after we got married. He died suddenly, and his name was Alan Tinker, and this has been, I think the only thing worse than what I've been through is losing a child. I couldn't even imagine going through that, but thank the Lord that hasn't happened to me yet, and I hope it never does. But loss is terrible. Grief is painful. But as I said in my first video, it also helps you grow, and I think I've grown a lot over the last, it's been almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years, December 22nd, that he's been gone. And this time of year is always hard because he got to spend 3 nights in our home, our brand new home, and then he was gone. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me. I grew up in Alabama, a small town. And when I say small, it was very small. We had maybe 500 people in our town, but now we have more like between 5 and 10,000. So it's grown a lot in the last several years. But my senior class, we had like a little over 50 people in our class. So like when I tell you a small town, it was a small town. And I am so thankful I grew up in a small town and in a Christian home. I thank God for my Christian home. I feel like it's made me grounded, and it's made me secure. Was it perfect? No, there is no perfect home. If people are trying to put out here like, oh yeah, I grew up, we had no problems, that's not true. Every family has problems and trials and tribulations and struggles. And even people with money have struggles. I don't care what you say, they do. But I'm thankful that my family is where it is, and I grew up where I grew up. And I had the friends that I still have, several of my friends from school. My best friend, actually, we've been friends for 50, I think it's almost 55 years. So I'm blessed. Even through all the heartache and even through all the pain, I'm blessed. But I grew up singing. My parents, they actually sang in high school together in the FFA quartet at the same high school that I went to. So music's always been a big part of my life. And I've been singing since I was 2, and the only reason I know that is because there's a picture of my dad holding a microphone at a concert that they were singing at here locally, just down the road, about 10 miles. So music's always been a big part of my life. My grandmother, my mom's mom, was a piano teacher in the community for 60 years. So it's always been a part of who I am. Not just what I would do, but it's who I am. And through that music, I've been able to serve the Lord, and I'm thankful for that. I've taken several years off from that, but I'm hoping to start doing that again because I miss those times. I miss worshiping Him through my songs and through singing and through being with other believers who feel the same way and who want to sing and who want to lift Him up. I miss that, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that again. Not in the far too distant future, I hope. But, it takes time to get started back doing things like that. And it's scary a little bit to step out on faith, but that's what faith is all about. You have to believe that God, His promises are true, and He said that He would never leave or forsake us. But anyway, growing up in high school, I was just a normal kid. Played softball and volleyball, and I was a cheerleader, and I had friends, and I had a youth group that I was an active part of, and so I had a really good childhood. Then I went to college. I went to Stanford University for a while, majored in vocal performance there, and then got married, had a child, served in the ministry, and then once it started to fall by the wayside as far as people, life happened, kids were born, kids started growing up, so we had to come off the road. And once we did that, things got kind of difficult for me. I missed it so much, and I felt like a part of me was gone. But there were other things that God put in my life and other people that God put in my life that I was thankful for. I was able to serve in church, and I was able to sing in church. I've always worked. I think I started working when I was 17 years old. I started working when I was in high school, and I've worked every day of my life just about, except the times when I was off for surgery or something or had a child. And I don't think I'll ever be one of these people that will retire. I just think that I will work as long as I possibly can. I mean, my dad is 82 and he still works. So I have that to live up to. But I'm thankful my parents are both still living, and they're healthy and they're active. And this yard, they had a lot to do with this yard because I didn't pay anybody to do this yard. We did it ourselves. And parents were a big driving force behind getting this done, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for them. I'm blessed. And that's just a little bit about me. Right now, I work full-time. I'm a patient account coordinator for a company, for a behavioral health practice, and I love it. I love helping people. And I hope that I will continue to be able to help people regardless of what vocation I'm in. I feel like ministry helps people too. It helps them to find the Lord and to find a purpose. And I'm really looking for my purpose now too. So anyway, that's a little bit about me today on this beautiful fall day, Saturday in Alabama. And I hope that you'll come back for some more information. And maybe I'll be able to share some of my music and give you guys a little bit of taste of what I grew up doing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love you. Bye.